Hi guys, welcome to Film Companion South. I am Vishal and today I'm going to be talking about the new Z5 original Danny, starring Varalaxmi Sarathkumar. What you feel about Danny depends on where you stand on the whole representation debate. As a dog lover with a special love for Labradors, our dogma has always underlined the need for representation in pop culture, especially in Tamil cinema. Last year's sleeper hit Puppy was a sign of good things to come, and we expected its success to lead to our own Ulaga Nayagan. So when Danny was being promoted as a buddy cop movie starring a female police officer and a lab, we knew it was no barking matter. Even the Z5 original's first scene was what we'd been expecting for decades. It's a setup we've seen a million times before, but this time with renewed energy. The cops get a tip-off about a drug mule, but they can't find any evidence, stressing everyone out. If this was a film set in the early 2000s, Paravai Muniyamma would have appeared from nowhere to announce the arrival of our savior. Within a minute, Danny enters in slow motion accompanied by the sound of some hip-hop music. He runs into a bus, pulls the mule out and saves the day, bringing cheer to one and all. Did we really finally just get a hero introduction scene for a dog? I blame COVID because had Danny found a theatrical release, this scene alone would have led to a statewide pedigree Abhishekam. But this initial joy quickly subsides right after. For a canine-oriented subject, the rest of the film was surprisingly lacking in canines. But instead, what we get is a bold female police officer whose introduction scene involves Inspector Kundavai plowing the field on a tractor because #Tamil film hero saves all farmers. We also meet her angel-like younger sister who's the epitome of all things good. She loves her family, she teaches visually impaired children and she wears only salwars. That something dangerous is going to happen to her later on is almost impossible to predict. But only if this is the first ever film you're watching. What follows is just any other murder investigation, but without any real investigation. In a sense, our boy Danny is so underused in the film that he merely serves the function of Google Maps in this investigation. All logic points to the filmmaker's inability to really direct the dog into the film, even though it must have been a part of the script. So even when the dog is actually doing its job, it's merely the camera at ground level doing a little bit of running around, cut with shots of the dog running around in some other context. Which is when you realize the thinking behind the film. It's like the makers found a template police investigation script from the 90s only to find and replace the hero with heroine and best friend with dog. What if I also tell you that the film tries to make a case for extrajudicial killings at a time like this? That's Danny for you. As a cinephile, it's just upsetting. But as a dog lover, it's offensive to dog kind. That's it for my review of this week's movie Danny. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to Film Companion South.